Okay, it is Friday, it's 9:30. I just finished up with my first call, which was a combi boiler annual maintenance and flush. I think you all know what brand it probably was. Now I am headed towards Glen Head to replace the Hayward pool heater, or Raypack pool heater that I worked on in a few videos ago. And we'll be putting in a Jandy JXI400 with the Cooper nickel heat exchanger because it is a saltwater pool. And he has some valves that he's going to be supplying that he would like me to pipe in. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. I should have all the materials that I need, and Peter's going to meet me there with the heater. Okay, thank you. So here's the pool heater itself with the condemned heat exchanger due to the bad water quality. But because of the way that this is all piped in, I have to cut these valves out, and there's no real way for me to save them. So he got new ones, and we're gonna pipe those in. But should be simple enough. We'll turn the gas off, take the gas out, and I'm hoping the gas line's straight up with the new one, and our water connections will be around that area, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so our electric is disconnected. It's 120 coming in, which is fine. Peter just took off the gas, and I disconnected our unions there. Don't see a bonding screw. Oh, there is right there. So we'll disconnect that bonding screw, and hopefully it's not too bad getting it out of here, but we're gonna have to go through this with the hand truck. It's pretty tight, but we should be able to get it. Yeah, might have to cut some stuff up. Okay, that actually came out super easily. So, out with this one, and we'll bring the Jandy over. Okay, so here's our new one. It has the Cooper nickel heat exchanger for the saltwater pool. And Peter's cutting off all the box so we can pull it right off and wheel it over. It's a much lighter heater than the Hayward, which is right over there. Okay, so here's where it's going to be sitting. There's our inlet and outlet, and this is our inlet. This is our outlet, and we need to go from outlet into here. But I also need to use these 1.5-inch bypass valves so that I can bypass the unit and like take the heater out or whatever. I don't know, he just wants it, so we're doing it. But yeah, gotta figure that out. Gas should be easy enough because see, I brought a lot of gas fittings. Okay, while Peter is working on the gas, so see, we got 290s right there, and it should line right up. And what we have here is these two valves. Now, with them in the current position, it's closed off right here, and the pool will discharge the heater from here, and it'll come and go through right here and into the pool. And then for our feed in, it'll come from this line, it'll go into the bottom of here, come out to here, and I'll have to do probably like a 90 offset, and it'll go in. I would have liked to do it differently, but with the piping that I'm working with, this seemed like the most practical option to go with, and trying to keep everything neat. So that's that. Hopefully get that done soon, and then we can work on electric, which should be very straightforward. We just have to flip that card inside and make sure it's set for 120. Okay, so here's what we got for our piping, and I think actually, I kind of like how it came out. You look at it straight on. Our piping is all like nice and straight, except for that little V line, but I thought that was the best way to do it. Out of the heater, into the heater. And this is a bypass, so if for whatever reason anything happens, he can isolate it. He could get rid of the pool heater, replace it, whatever, but he can always keep his filter pump running so he doesn't get green water. I used the Jandy 90, and you can see all this like very, very light purple. I guess I got the wrong primer, but it's pretty cool. It like looks clear, and then you put it on the pipe and it turns purple. I'm thinking Peter also thinks it's probably UV light. You can see on my gloves it turns really purple, like once it touches something. But otherwise it's like clear, like you drop it on the ground and it's clear, you drop it in the water and it's clear. It's cool. So it's the point of it, it says is purple primer without purple stains. So I don't know, I didn't mean to get that, but it's pretty cool. So now we're gonna work on bringing our electrical in onto that side. And this right here is that card. You have to cut this zip tie to pull it out. But since we are using 120 volts, we flip our card over and carefully pop it right back in there. And now that is wired for 120 instead of 240. And just as a precaution, I also put a zip tie over this to try to hold it in place. Not super tight, just snug so it doesn't like vibrate out or anything like that. So now we should be able to turn our pump on to check the water connections. We could spray our gas fittings down and make sure that we have no leaks there. And then we could turn our pool heater on. But I'm gonna go inside and flip the breakers myself because I don't trust the homeowner. I trust him, but I don't trust him with my life, so. Okay, I just ran inside and I turned the pump on. And do we have any flow? Not yet. But we are pushing air out, so eventually it'll push a steady stream of water. I can close that, and then we should be good, and we should be getting flow through the heater. Okay, so we're currently running. Set to 85, the water's 78. We're discharging 91, around 91 degrees. Peter checked with the UEI. Let's see, fogged up the camera. That's how you know it's running. But I think it came out really nice. The gas was right in, and our piping right here. The homeowner is very happy with how this looks too, which was nice. Because I wanted to make it as neat as possible. Because before he had this like jumbly mess, I just thought it looked stupid. Whereas this is much neater. Just in and out. I hate this pipe, whatever this one's here for, but I think it looks good. And then our electric came right in on the side. And you can see I put a little strap there, strapped it to the gas, but it comes from the ground, so. But yeah, I like it. I'm very happy with it. We just got to put a pipe doctor sticker on it and clean everything up. I didn't bother piping in a drain like that was on the other one, because you could just crack this union to drain the heater. So there's really no need to have that. So it's just something I guess I'll have in the van. But that's what he had on them before. He had two valves there that would drain the pool heater. You could see too, like, it's at an angle. They didn't even bother piping it in straight. But whatever. It's amazing that this massive box was what was there before. And now we're at such a smaller footprint. And let's see, this is Hayward model, or Raypack model PR406A-ENX. So homeowner loves how much smaller it is. And all the comments that I got when I did this video a few days ago were very helpful in some knowledge. Like if the heater, like maybe boiling the water, or pulling the salt out and getting it on the heat exchanger, and then the pump's not going fast enough, it won't be able to rinse that salt and stuff off. I don't know whether or not that's 100% true, but I relayed it back to the homeowner. He found us through watching Mike's videos, so he knows that we do YouTube and everything like that. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. And now it's time to throw it. Very bottom. You just tip it? Yeah. Ready when you want. There's nowhere really to grab. I think I'm good. Pretty big. And there's that stupid pipey thing. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult to manage because the the piping, everything is so different on the Jandy than it is on all these other ones, but it was nice and pretty straightforward. Once I got all the piping laid out, just glued it all in. And that was it. Mike thought it was going to take me longer too, so it's nice that I was quicker than he expected. But it's Friday, I get to go home early. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the video. Like it if you liked it. Comment any advice or criticisms or feedback, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.